Devlin. He'll play it up the left wing for McDougall. Can't handle that pass and is held to line. Sealski with the rush shot. Managing to save loose in the crease and is cleared away from the crease by Vardy. To Oakley. He'll cut it into the express zone and feed the slot. That's poked away and a good stick by Pentecost. But Oakley with the puck. Centers it in front. Lewin tight. Manji down and he makes the save. As Lewin got him behind the D, but Manji with his best save of this first period. Behind the net for Cobb. Tattle on the right side. Back to Zison. Up high to Campbell. Onto the right side to Tattle. The dart. Wrist shot picked off with the glove of Kane. Now for McCarty in on the left wing. Try to toe drag. Now Bowman follows up with the shot. Kane the save. Rebound. They whack at it and they can't chop it home. As Ryan Tattle speeds out from deep in the express zone. Tattle through center. In across the line on the left wing with Cup. Tattle centers on the front. Cup scores! Coast to coast like butter on toast. The captain set up Tyler Cup, and the Express have taken a 1-0 lead. Bounce down to Trevor O'Brien. Left wing feed for Fontana. He'll cut wide on the left wing. Fontana to the net, and it rolled off his stick at the last moment. Now he centers it, and Kovacevic is there to intercept. Tattle at the right point, leading it back to Campbell. Down the left side to Zison. Up to Hamlin. One-timer. Kane the save. Cup on the rebound. Score! No! The net came off. Kopp got drilled into the boards as Kane could not handle the original shot by Hamlin. Gave out a bit of a rebound, and then Kopp tried to tuck it home. And in the process, what would have been the 2-0 goal was waved off. As Bulaka tackles Campbell and takes the puck. Max Bulaka tried to toe drag, but he lost the handle of it. As now Murdoch's come off the bench, and Matteo Dixon will start it back for the Express. He'll speed and lead a 3-on-2. Rubbing feed for Bonazzoni. Cuts in the slot. Shoots! Scores! Mirko Bonazzoni goes far down, and the Express have taken a 2-0 lead. They're also celebrating with Murdoch. Feed the line to Vardy. 10 seconds remaining in the period. There's a shot. It went over top of the goal. It was a missile. Now Devlin, his wrist shot knocked down in front. Cardinal whacks it, hit the post. Bonazzoni, his shot is stopped by the defenseman Warmall. That close to being 3-0 as the horn goes to end this first period. Tanner Attu. He'll then drop it off for Ryan Upson. Down for Tyler Schlepping. Back for Upson, taking it down the boards. Attu's in front, he's alone, he scores! Langley just being patient with the puck in the 4-on-4 situation. Eventually, Tanner Attu found himself all alone, took the pass, snapped it past the glove of Manji, and Langley's on the board. It's a 2-1 game. Zison bumps his check. Hamlin takes the puck as the penalty to Campbell comes to an end, and he takes the pass and cuts in. Matthew Campbell to the net. He's knocked down, and he crashes into the end boards. Close in front, and the rebound shot is stopped by Kane off of Tyler Kopp. As Tattle tries to get it out. He and Kopp have been out there a while, but Kopp listed to center for Tattle in the Langley zone. Tattle cuts in on the AP with a shot, and a pad save made by Kane. For Lundy with some room. Langley in the midst of a change. Left wing feed for McDougall. Changes the angle, cuts it on goal with a backhand, and he lifted up high and out of play. Attu. His right wing feed gets through to Schleppy at the Express line. He'll look rink wide, feed it over to rush shot, put it high and wide. On a good chance for Warmall jumping into the rush. Tattle walks down deep on his backhand, rounded behind the goal. He'll stop, look to center. Pete Dixon with a sharp shot, Kane the save. Cardinal on the rebound and stuff, loose in front, and it's cleared away. And then Tattle tried to dive over the goaltender and poke it in as it was sitting dangerously in the blue paint. Schleppy, he'll navigate his way through center ice. He's knocked down to the neutral zone by McCarty. He'll turn it the other way. And McCarty to the net, backhand. And Kane got a piece of it with a toe. And then it's poked wide of the goal. Good chance there for McCarty. Right wing feed, Schleppy. First shot, managing the save. Devlin gets the rebound, but he can't make a play with it. But on the second try, he lets it go to Hamlin. And a third up high and all the way down the ice. Kane out of his goal. Setting it up for Attu, being pressured right up ice by Kopp, who steals him behind the net. Tyler Kopp looks to center as Tattle in front. Kopp just trying to protect it down deep. Round behind the goal. Good work here by Tyler Kopp all the way down the Rivermen end, killing time in this Express penalty. Now they scrub it up and skate behind the goal, and Tyler Kopp heads off on a change after a good shift on the penalty kill, eating clock, and now Tattle's doing the same behind the net. And 3 Rivermen players can't take the puck free from Ryan Tattle, and that brings a rise out of this building here in Coquitlam. As Tattle continues to hound on the back check and force the turnover in the neutral zone, and Fontana sends it all the way down the ice. What a penalty killing shift from both Tyler Kopp and Ryan Tattle. Levy wins it cleanly back to Sealski. He'll walk down the right wall. Try to make a shot, scores! Manji was tight to the post, but it found a hole, and the game is tied at 2. And for the long-time veteran, Steven Sealski, that's his first BCHL goal with 1:15 remaining here in the second period. Now Fontana, back the line to Devlin as the Express go to the attack in the Langley zone. Birdie with the reverse shot, came the save, and Upson takes the rebound. He'll flip it up for Oakley. Now for Sleppy. 2-on-1 for Langley. Taylor, Sleppy, wrist shot, scores! With 22.8 remaining here in the second, Langley is taking a 3-2 lead. Now O'Neill the other way for Langley. 3 seconds left in the period. O'Neill speed in, trying to cut inside. Kim with a late chance, and he stopped at the buzzer by Manji. He needed to make that one. As Kim may have had some time if that one found its mark. But instead of it being a 4-2 game, it's a 3-2 game going to the third period of play. The puck bounced into the Express zone off the draw. Marty back for the puck. He's bumped. Now Jukovac takes the puck. Round behind the net, trying to wrap around, and a pass save by Manji, and he holds on to that. Bank it back to Lundy at the right point. Former the screen in front. He saw him with a shot, didn't get through to the net. Now centering pass. Murdoch with a shot, and a save by Kane. Bonazzoni digs it free. All the way back to the line to Campbell. Screen shot to the body in front. Fontana whacks at it. Loose puck. Now Fontana again, another shot, and I think Kane got a piece of that with a glove. Good shift here for this line in the Langley zone. Langley sits back in their 1-3-1 as the Express come out of their own zone. Ian Devlin wrists it in. Tattle will meet on the right wing side along with Upson. Now he'll battle with Messina. Tattle turns, centers it. Hamlin scores! Ray Hamlin converts the feed from Ryan Tattle behind the net, and the Express have tied the game at 3. Now Tattle battling along the boards, knocks down Jukovac to the ice. Now centering pass, Hamlin with the backhand, he put it wide on the stick side, and he had some room in the top corner. Back to Mirko Bonazzoni to the line to Campbell in the middle. Back to Bonazzoni, one timer off a stick, close in front, and Fontana chops it wide. 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Down low, McDougall centers it for Tattle. Tip back the line, held it by Campbell. Right side, Tattle, one timer off the post. Beat Kane on the glove side, but it stayed out. Bonazzoni trying to play in at the boards. Now Tattle throws a hit on Kim. That drew a rise out of the Langley bench, but they battle for it in the corner. Bonazzoni digs it free. All the way back to the line to Devlin. High slot, Fontana. Wrist shot, scores! Khalil Fontana with a power play goal with 1:03 remaining in the third. And the Express lead Langley 4-3. 6 skaters out there for Langley. Express 4, Langley 3. Express banging their sticks on the boards. Hamlin against Upson on the draw. Scramble draw. Langley gets it. Back to the line. Warmall shot through traffic. Knocked down. And it comes to Hamlin. He'll just pin it along the boards and try and kill the clock. Scramble for it in the corner. And the clock winds down. And now we have pushing and shoving in the corner as the Express have won their 3rd in a row with a goal just over a minute remaining in the 3rd period. Now everyone clears out. And the Express will come off the bench and celebrate a come-from-behind victory against the Langley Rivermen. And we're still not done here. Kovacevic is still pretty hot, wanting to go at Hamlin, and he saw him. And Christian McDougall sending his best wishes to his former teammate. Says, I'll see you Friday night in Langley.